The first thing that I opened was YouTube, okay? You ready for this? Because I literally, It's Ari. Story time. How they can listen to our thoughts. Have been thinking this since high school. I'm 28, okay? It was a freaking annoying spring day. I was going to an offsite to take an SAT test for my senior year in high school. I remember getting to the offsite campus. I was already freaking hungry. I didn't eat breakfast and I was annoyed. So it was an annoying day. I remember sitting in the middle of the class on the side and it was cold. I remember it. It was dark and it looked like a dungeon where I was. It looked like it was a 90s school that hasn't been remodeled since the 90s and abandoned. Now as I'm listening to the instructions, the teacher's finishing up and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, another freaking minute closer to leaving. At the end of her instructions, she tells every single one of us to put our phones in the bucket. Now mind you, this is 2015. We don't all have an iPhone at the time, so we have different types of phones, and this is important because I just feel like it's important, okay? It has everything to do with phones. They tell us all to put our phone in the bucket. I had this little cute little flip phone that it flipped up like this. It had a cute little keyboard on it and I just loved it, and it was just a basic little let me call my friends or text my friends whenever phone, but it wasn't like an internet phone, you know. Okay, so we're doing our tests. Everybody is quiet. It's crickets in the room, pencils on the paper. We're doing our tests and we don't ever get to have our phones for the rest of the day until it's the end of the day. And if you don't know about an SAT, I don't even remember what the SAT is. All I just know is it's just a freaking test. It's a test that I guess gauges where we are, if we're ready for college. I don't know. I just know it's a test and you have to take it in high school along with the ACT. So we take the test. There's a math portion, there's a science portion, there's a history portion. I don't remember, but all I freaking remember is the English part, okay? And I remember it was the last test that I had to do for my SAT questions. So boom, it's literally the last thing that we freaking have to do is the English part. What I remember, I will literally never forget. I will literally never forget this. It doesn't drive me crazy, but I want to know what did I experience when it came down to what I know for a fact literally happened on that day. The essay question. The essay question was the last thing on the SAT for English. We needed to write. I don't remember what the moral of the freaking story was. All I remember is that the question said it was about a mom and a daughter making the Mexican dessert conchas. I think that's how you say it. I just know it's those little it look like tiny cracked breads, but they're like cookies. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're like pink. They have like pink frosting, sometimes blue frosting. Those Mexican desserts, okay? The question was about that. This is where it literally gets insane and crazy. And every single body that I tell this story goes, well, what if it's something else? It's literally not. You're not gonna tell me that I'm literally crazy, because I'm definitely not crazy when it comes down to this. Okay, there's only one person that understood how crazy what I'm about to say is. We finished our little essay question about Mexican dessert conchas. Okay, we finish it, turn our paperwork in, and we get our phones back. Okay, cute. Like, cute and cool. The first thing that I opened was YouTube, okay? You ready for this? Because I literally, I still feel like I can throw up just a freaking little bit, because how? When I open YouTube, The first thing on my screen was how to make a Mexican concha. And I've never heard of that dessert ever in my life until that essay question. So you tell me, how did my phone know what I was thinking about? And my phone was off in the front. To this day, people say, well, what if me? Like, what can you say? What else can you say about the freaking thing? Like, it's a fact. It's a fact that I didn't know what it was. It's a fact that my phone was off in the front. It's a fact that I was literally thinking about it on the test before I opened my phone. And it's a fact that the first thing that popped up was how to make the dessert that my freaking essay question was on. How can you sit there and say something else? It's weird and it was creepy. I'll literally never forget it. Ever since then, I knew it's something with the freaking wavelength of this planet, that they do something with the brains and our phones at the same time. Like the movie Cell, like, is it connected? Because that's actually really scary. It's really freaking scary if you really think about it. Like I said, I don't even know if I freaking said it, but it was so scary. I will literally never forget that in my whole entire life. I will never forget it. That's why I think that they're in our brains and that they can read our minds. If you like this type of content, be sure to hype this video, like this video, share this video, comment on this video, whatever. Oh yeah, and subscribe please. My name is Ariana and thank you for watching. Bye.